I met with a colleague of mine who is also into the media sector, and an old timer who is also aware about Pman. So he saw the section I had, which was like, oh, this is the new president of Pman. I was like, yeah, and I was like, wow, what is going on? Because the Pman I know and all that. So he talked about, he brought Coson into the discussion. So I was asking him, and he said that the present head of Coson used to be the head of Pman. Should I say head or founding member of Pman? And along the line, there was some friction based on the leadership and vision and drive to really scale Pman to greater heights. And it became a tussle, a power tussle that Mr. Koroje, who is now the head of Coson, left Pman and founded Coson. And he said Coson is doing better today than Pman because he wanted that vision to be with Pman and drive it, but he was facing some forces. So I was like, well, I don't know because I'm not really, I know about Pman, I know about Coson, but I really don't know the backstories. So I said I'm going to pop this question to you so you can shed light and actually demarcate, let us know what Pman stands for in Nigeria and also what Coson stands for.
Okay, so first is to understand and put it on the table. Tony Okoroji wasn't a founding member of Pman. He was one time elected as Pman president, so he's a past Pman president. Yes, your friend might be right. The crisis in Pman started from him, started from Tony Okoroji. And I really don't know how they went about it. But now to differentiate, a whole lot of people are mixing it up. Pman is a trade union, right? Pman is a trade union for the musicians, right? Coson, which was because when me and Gino were in Polygram, Pman Music, because it's a collective society that was collecting for us. That was where Coson emanated from.
Collecting what?
Collective society. Collective society. They collect royalties for musicians. I'll break it down. They call them CMO. They collect royalties for musicians. That's what is a collective society, not music association or music society. It's a collective society, so they are not a two. So what it means is Coson works for Pman members. Coson collects for Pman member, but that was when, then. Now, the same crisis that they created when they were in Pman is the same crisis they created now that they're in Coson. Accountability was what caused the problem in Pman, then that same accountability that caused problem in Coson. So what it means is that this set of people that were leading Pman then and are now leading Coson cannot be accountable. They could not put their documentation and their papers together. You know, I was also speaking about integrity and greed. So it was what ruined Pman then, and it's also what destroyed Coson. I'm sure you're not aware. Coson license has been retrieved. Coson doesn't have a license. They don't have a license to operate. They don't have a license to collect. They don't have a license to distribute. So right now, as in the musical structure, Coson is non-existent. So the only collective society now is MCSN. So MCSN, which has been in existence before Coson anyway, but with long leg and all that, they try to put that one down and try to promote Coson, but suddenly life has its turn. They found their way back, and they are the only one that has a right to collect because of the support of Pman. Now, why we had to support MCSN was transparency. Coson, why are you people fighting? Can we have a detail of how you collected money and who you paid and what you're spending the money for? And somebody believed that he's mini God, that we can't be accountable to us. So I'm a small, they normally call me a small boy. And if you check the old videos, that's why I started leaving my white hairs. Before they would think I'm one baby or one tata. So, so that's actually what has transpired. That is where we are with the stand of things. And in the relevancy of music industry, Coson is no more relevant. is MCSN. And Coson or even MCSN are not in competition with Pman. Pman is the trade union. So what in our constitution is we can collect our royalties ourselves, or we sublet it to collective societies to collect. So that's what Coson was doing for Pman, and that's what MCSN is doing for Pman now.
So what is MCSN?
MCSN, I think, is the Musical Society of Nigeria.
Okay. Just for artists and viewers to understand. Okay, so wow, what a story and what a line of events that has happened. And just imagine, not asking this question, we wouldn't even understand some of the backstory.
MCSN, Musical Copyright Society of Nigeria, yes, MCSN.
Musical Copyright
Society of Nigeria.
Okay, so basically that was the job of Coson, to collect those royalties. And in a nutshell, whatever their function is actually under the umbrella of Pman.
Yes.
Okay, I guess that is clear enough.
You know, because they know that Pman had this power. After they created crisis in Pman, they decided to disintegrate Pman so that they can grow Coson, use the template of Pman to grow Coson and all that. But I keep telling people, don't throw stone. You don't know you don't know if he's going to come back to you, or you don't know if he's going to hit. So it's the same stone that he threw that is backfiring on them. I wasn't there when they did that, and I wasn't there when they even fought in Coson. But the only thing I know is that they were not transparent, they were not sincere, they were too shady, they were fraudulent. So the license had to be removed from them. Yes, with the support of Pman, yes, the license was removed from them. And as far as we are around, they are not going to have a license. They might, maybe after my tenure, they might have a license, but right now, they can't have a license because I'll defend it, I'll follow it up to wherever it's going to take.